Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, October 19th, 2018 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today. I am responsible for my own harmony. And oh my gosh, do you feel this energy building? I made a post about it. Temper tantrums abound. As I was having my own technology temper tantrums over here earlier because I could not get video, sound, or like actual picture to work on my computer, I was listening to the cats freaking out and Joe, my partner, freaking out about the cats freaking out and getting messages from people freaking out. People are feeling this Mercury square Mars energy. And even in my notes, what I wrote right here is, yay! This energy is really intense. Mercury is in Scorpio. We have an abundance of planets in Scorpio. And this energy is asking us to be empowered. However, some of us have to go through some transformational energy in order to be empowered. One of the places where I actually feel least empowered is technology. Even though I use it for my business, it is very confusing to me. And if one little thing goes wrong, I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I'm totally disempowered when it comes to that. And yet today, I fought the battle and got everything to work and managed to show up here on screen. What is the battle that you are being asked to face in and through this? And where can you have the courage to persevere in and through whatever is frustrating you or disempowering you? That is the major lesson through this Mercury square Mars energy. Now, Mars is in Aquarius, and Mars is like, can things just be okay? Like, can things just work? And so that's why, in order to push you to the next level, things are not working. Take some look at your life. Where are things not just working out for you right now? And it's not a sign to give up, especially if your heart is invested. It is a sign that you are meant to step up to your next level of empowerment. Now, your level of harmony in and through this is going to be up to you. There are going to be those who succumb to the frustration of this energy. Especially as the moon is finishing up in Mars. Moon is finishing up in Aquarius, where Mars is. Moon is finishing up in Aquarius, which brings an emotional content to this energy, especially in a place where the emotions feel kind of uncomfortable because, like, I don't feel like I should be emotional. I feel like I should be able to be in control and compartmentalize. I feel like I should be smarter than this. No. Feel your emotions, but keep persevering. One of the things that we always have to remember is that fear is one of the things that really brings up our anger. And so if you are feeling the anger, what are you fearing? I was fearing that I would not be able to show up. Once again, I was like, I want to show up. This is what I want to do. I love doing what I do. And it was the love that helped me persevere. Now we have something else going on that also brings us around to this energy and reminds us of this. We have Lilith, the queen of you can go your own way. Lilith, the queen of I'm going to be true to myself, conjunct the South Node. And the South Node is these patterns that we have done again and again and again. This is a call to do things differently. Do not follow the same patterns that you have followed before. Let the courage of your heart, let your heart's strength draw you forward in and through whatever conflict, whatever seemingly disempowering thing is going on in your life, because I promise anything that is feeling disempowering to you right now is really empowering. In fact, I just did a live on my Patreon page, and that's one of the things that I talked about is right now we're really being called to step up into our next level of empowerment. So anything that's pulling you out of balance, anything that feels disempowering, anything that's bringing you fear, including the world. Like, I feel like it can, in some respects, feel very disempowering to be in this world. Go local. Don't think so big, and see where you can step up into your power, into your personal responsibility. Responsibility is the highest order of the day, as the sun is at 26 degrees. 2 plus 6 is 8, and 8 is that infinite loop of us always connecting to God, source, universe, spirit. but it is also that place where we become responsible, meaning we have the responsibility to be true to our God self, to our soul made incarnate on this planet. So this is the call. Just be aware that tempers are going to be flaring and frustrations are brewing. You are not responsible for them. You are responsible for your empowerment in and through this. What will empower you, and how can you follow the path of the heart? How can you listen to your Lilith and do things differently? Last thing to mention about that connection, that square reaches its peak at 10:23 a.m. Pacific time. So hopefully by the evening, with the Pisces moon coming in, things will cool off. These things, we have to realize, they go by, they pass. It's a moment in time, and then we're on to the next lesson. Besides that, Mercury is actually connecting to Neptune, and my feeling is if you stop, drop, and meditate, you connect in Mercury in Scorpio, Neptune in Pisces, you may actually get a really good understanding and a really good answer to whatever your query, conundrum, issue is. So stop, drop, and meditate in order to be responsible to your own harmony. Let's see. The moon is going to square Jupiter. Jupiter is in Scorpio, 25 degrees. Take a look at your vibration. What vibration are you matching right now? What is around you? Part of what may be throwing you off may be the vibration that you're around. Today, when everything was howling and I was like freaking out about the computer, I stopped and saged. I didn't stop, drop, meditate. I stopped and saged the house and, did a few things. Sat down with the cats and was like, hey, you gotta chill out. And it helped. It shifted things. It was soon after that finally I had my breakthrough. So check the vibes that you're around. You may want to do a little bit of clearing in order to make some shift happen. The sun is connecting with the moon, and I love that because it's the sun in Libra, moon in Aquarius. That is a call to connect with like-minded vibes, like response-able vibes. So that was another thing that I did. I reached out to a techie friend who is not able to help me fix it, but her support helped me keep going, persevering. So you may have to do that, reach out in order to keep persevering. We then have the moon shifting into Pisces for a watery, dreamy weekend to some extent. Moon in Pisces, bringing in a higher level of intuition, bringing in a reconnection to spirit and a connection to miracles. Always hold space for those miracles. This moon is making several connections. The first connection being with Uranus. Uranus is at 0 degrees in Taurus. Uranus is definitely shaking up worth stuff. So, with this connection, again, be very aware of your worth because of who you are to the universe, a piece of the universe, the infinite loop, God energy, God spirit universe made incarnate in your personal, purpose-driven way. Remember that, but also be soft with yourself. This may require some deep diving. I find a lot of my worth stuff does not come from this lifetime. It comes from ancestry and it comes from past life, and it's just programs that I have taken on. So this is a really good opportunity to work on deprogramming that. Speaking of deprogramming, the moon is also connecting to Saturn, and Saturn has now reached 4 degrees in Capricorn. That is that revolution, evolution. And part of what's being evolved right now is the structure of things. Structures are being taken apart to be evolved, to be part of this new earth energy that we're building into. And this includes the structure within ourselves. And the worth structure is a very important one to us showing up. So again, this works with the energy. But if things are falling apart, you let those things fall apart and persevere with the heart, the courage to build something new that fits and works. I have the best card from the Iris Oracle. This is what I just pulled on the Patreon page, was an Iris Oracle for everybody who signed up. So come join me over there if you want to be a part of that when I do those things. But I love this card, and remember this through the day. Everything will be okay. And it says, honey, honey, do not fret too much. Every little thing is going to be okay. 3 little birds. And the cards I have, look at these cards. both feminine, strong feminine cards. Creativity and celebration. Nurture yourself. Get creative with solutions. And if all else fails, dance in the rain. Realize these things that are happening for you, even if they frustrate you. The other cards that I have is, I feel like we're all in this together. You are not alone in your frustrations. You don't need to compare yourself to others. Everybody in the world is feeling this energy to some extent. Some people are better at showing up and being like, hey, I'm really good. Things are really great when stuff is falling apart. Things are falling apart for everybody. I have so many clients who are going through so much. You are not alone. The universe is not picking on you, but this is meant to empower you. Remember that through whatever is going on, you are being called to your next level and to your empowerment. So that is it for today. You can always book a reading. Email mimiclark@gmail.com. Come join me on my Patreon page. I do a lot of fun things over there, and I'm picking up steam with what I'm able to offer. We've got a Lala cat. Lala hasn't been on here for so long. She's like, ugh, put me down. I'm not in the mood. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There is enough love in the world for you, and you have the power. Namaste.